Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Sam from the Soul of Stella and this is the 2023 love predictions video for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or cross watchers are also welcome. We're going to cover who, what, when and where and try and keep it simple. Who, what, when, where, please Spirit, for Sagittarius. Because I do have monthly love readings for all zodiac signs. So subscribe and you'll see some of those already, and then there'll obviously be new ones for every month next year. The Devil. Who, what, when, and where. Jeez. Actually, I'm going to reshuffle those, but we'll remember that they came out Knight of Pentacles and the Sun energy. We just want one card, please, Spirit. Where? Okay, thank you. Interesting. A lot of cards the same as Leo Sagittarius. And I shuffled this deck and made sure all the cards went in at different spots. Interesting. I'm going to take these rings off because... Okay. Something about you might feel restricted. Interesting. That just started hurting my finger so much. So it might feel that you've been restricted. I can see that you've probably had some heavy burdens, possibly in the career realm, that you needed to put down. But overall energy is the Knight of Wands. This is definitely a passionate, fiery energy, and it's you. It's a Leo. It's Aries. But I feel like this is definitely you. It's someone who's rushing forward with their offer of love. They've made a decision about moving forward on something after a period of healing. And they know, or you know, that you've got everything it takes to actually like turn some disappointment around and I just heard reevaluate your love situation, or reevaluate this relationship. This might be something from the past as well. In the Who position, we've got the Devil card, and this is Capricorn energy. This might be someone who is a very hard worker, with the Eight of Pentacles showing up here, which is all about like striving and putting in the work and paying attention to detail and like a head down, bum up kind of thing. Like you're really just focused on your work and no distractions. This also could be a creative person though, because I'm really seeing like with the Strength energy, that's the Leo energy, you've got the Ten of Wands, which is a burden, but again, it could be burdens from so many projects because they're wand energy and it's fire sign, it's passion, right? But there's Knight of Wands as well. So I feel like someone potentially creative, and just the way this person's dressed, it gives me like work from home, freelancer, artistic, graphic arts kind of vibe. Possibly even an architect too, with the buildings in the background. Something that is like, I just heard finesse. Someone who needs to finesse things. But this is coming out in the where position. So that is potentially someone that you meet in the work realm, or in some kind of career or study environment. There's going to be an attachment with this person, but I feel like it's a strong attachment because the strength, the feminine energy here in the Strength card is looking at the Devil, and she is taming the beast. And this is a very similar message to Leo. So you might be, you might have Leo in your charts heavy, or you might actually be dealing with a Leo heavy. So Capricorn or Leo, or another Sagittarius. But what is this relationship is going to give you strength. Be careful that this person isn't someone who is that is making you feel anxious in love. That is and all relationships go through things, but the Devil and the Ten of Wands, I'm positively geared, right, to say, and this is my nature, but I know that I'm also realistic when it comes to my readings. I read things as they are. The first impression that I got off this reading was something that's going to come at the end of next year. I'm hearing like the 10th month. But at the end, or like from August, right, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Strength card. Definitely after August is what I'm seeing, is things turning around. However, and I do feel turning around in the best possible light. However, if I read the energy of the Devil and the Ten of Wands, it's like this could be something that could turn into an unhealthy attachment. But the Strength being in between, no matter what the position of who, what, when, where, it does feel like the Strength being in between is you've already learnt this lesson. Okay, yeah, ding. Computer says yes. You've already learnt this lesson to not get unhealthily attached to someone and not overburden yourself in relationships. I feel like this is something that is going to come around to test you again, but you have the strength, and I'm also getting Magician vibes off this Strength card. Someone that just has this higher wisdom, higher knowing about how to deal with overwhelming intensity, and possibly like balancing out work realm stuff as well. There's a lot going on here, but I do feel like you have the strength to see it through, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, because like I said, my overall feeling was that things are really taking a turn in the right direction because you have the magic to make it happen. I feel like you've been in a period of deep reflection and possibly like flying solo if you've been single for a while. Been single for 6 months, I just heard as well. And you're realizing you have infinite potential within you, but also love has infinite potential. The Magician is also card number 1 here, and I'm feeling like it's like start over, this new leaf, right? And you may be saying that to yourself. You may be manifesting that for 2023 and saying to myself, this is a new leaf. And whether you're in an attachment at the moment and you're forming the strength to let go of too many projects or too many burdens and actually bring balance into your love versus work connection, so that you can have the passion back, so that you can go on more adventures. I'm hearing like you guys need to get out. If you're a couple, you need to get out there and get moving and get your passion moving again. I'm hearing like go salsa dancing, right? So someone needs to be like extra romanced here. Someone is like needing more attention is what I'm hearing. However, if you're single, I feel like a strong attachment is coming through, and you might really enjoy these kinds of connections when you come from a healed place with that Hermit and the Chariot moving forward and Magician energy. When you come into it from a healed place, you enjoy that kind of intensity. However, you're just going to need a period of time while you sort some projects out, right? This is giving me 10 months and 8 months. So after August, I feel like things in the work realm will settle down and you'll have the strength to give more to this connection, because this connection requires a lot, or it's going to be quite intense in adult energy as well. Or it's just going to be intense in that you two spend a lot of time together and are just like really attracted to each other, really like attached to each other. There may be like a commitment coming out of this as well, because if you look at the Devil in the brightest possible light and the strength, you're better together. That's what I'm hearing, better together. However, you just need time, and you need a little bit of like put the projects to rest. You've got to wrap things up, right? And I feel like if she takes all these wands and builds a hut, she's got a really epic bonfire, and that fire is like, it's the Devil and it's the strength 100%. And then it's the Knight of Wands coming in with all this passion. So there's huge passion that's wanting to escape from you. But I feel like you've just got to get these projects out of the way first. Let's get a bit more information on this though, just to clarify. 2023 love predictions for Sagittarius. A bit more information about this situation. Even when, where, how. Please, Spirit. Obviously take this how it resonates. You have free will and can change that at any moment. Making your decisions, what you say, what you do. There's very much a doing energy with all these wands and pentacles. Very specific messages here for you, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. One more. Sagittarius love. Oh, okay. Be assertive at the bottom, which you are. You are. And the Knight of Wands is assertive too. Okay, you've got a lot of cards. Within the next few weeks, there's something like almost travel-like about this. You may have to travel for work with this Knight of Wands energy. This person's on the move. You could be traveling. You could be moving. And this is when this person comes in. There's romance here. And again, with the Devil energy, if you look at it in the best possible light. But also there's a healthy romance. There's just like some crown chakra activation going on here between these people. It also gives me Gemini energy, that card. But that is very much like the Leo energy, is this romantic sense. And this Knight of Wands is this, I'm coming forward with all the passion that I have for you. And it can be clumsy. It can be like they can fall over themselves to get to you kind of thing. You may have many suitors is what I just heard. This 10 of Wands may actually be like so many people's passionate offers that you have a choice to make here. And I did see the 2 of Wands. Yeah, you have a choice to make potentially between 2 people, but it feels like between these 2 people, they're bringing like 5 wands each. It's not just 1 wand on their horse. They're like, I got a lot to give, or I've got a lot of passion for you. And it's like, it's abundant. It's abundantly clear. Look for a sign. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be able to intuitively know, and that Magician energy and the Hermit energy was giving me intuition vibes as well. And this wisdom of this Strength card, the infinity symbol, there may be something about the 8-8 portal. I keep thinking of August and the 8th of August specifically. But look for some kind of sign, or ask the universe for some kind of sign if it's choosing between 2 people here. And there's definitely like abundance coming. There's definitely opportunity in spades. I just heard in spades. It's going to be, I've just heard it's raining men. Goodness me. It's raining men. Potentially, but I mean, the 8 of Pentacles is talking about putting a lot of effort in, and I feel like your efforts are definitely going to be rewarded. And the strength that you've had to build, the courage that you've had to build as well, is going to be worth it. And these burdens that you've been carrying around and these projects being finalized is going to feel like, oh, thank goodness. And now I have passion left over, right? Because you have this Jupiter energy to you where everything expands. And you do like to be on the move, that you may be connected with someone at that point. Once you move, you connect with this person, or once you've put down these projects, once you've wrapped things up, you connect with someone deeply, intensely. Gemini, cross-pollinate, and the 3rd house, potentially meeting through a sibling. Again, work realm with the busy bee kind of energy. Getting stuff done. Venus, of course, this card is here. I'm not surprised. Beloved, and it's got the bees. 2 bees here again. Beloved. And a lot of floral symbology with these 2 cards. 3 and 21. So 21 is 3, right? There's a real love connection that is coming from being busy bees together. Oh, okay. Solar flares. Oh my goodness. There is so much fire here. Wow. Solar flares and activate. And again, it comes down to an 8. And there's just infinity symbol. The Magician was the, is full of power and has got the infinite wisdom above their head. And you've got the 8 of Pentacles here. And August was coming through strong. So solar flares. I feel like things are really going to activate in your love life around August. But you've just got so much energy and passion going into different areas at the moment. And how you balance that out is going to be quite interesting. Possibly within the next few weeks, you'll understand this and it will make more sense and you'll get into this rhythm. I feel like there's a new rhythm coming forward. It can be overwhelming in a burdensome sense, but if you put your nose to the grind, you'll have leftover energy to commit or to attach or to expend on this other person. Let's get some more info here for, one more. Sagittarius, please. Wow, cards everywhere. Frying pan, more heat. Whew. Holy dooly. I'm actually getting hot in the face. Okay. So frying pan, trouble, accusations. Again, just be careful that this doesn't become like addictive behavior in the like not nice sense. If this person is like a big smoker, drinker, like recreational whatever user, and it affects your relationship in an unhealthy sense, you don't have to have the strength to put up with that, or you don't have to have the strength to fix this person. But yeah, just be aware there could be trouble with that. There could be trouble with too much heat. Lily, it could also be a distraction from your work. Spiritual love, Lily. Yeah, there's just a simplicity, a tranquility to this. And I think that you're wanting the tranquility within the passion. You're wanting passion to just be like, perhaps you've had a very loveless relationship in the past, or you've witnessed rather a lot of loveless relationships. And this white lily is real spiritual love. It's real peace. It's real love. I keep saying real. It's real love. And this butterfly, a change for the better. Perhaps the toxic sides of this devil energy, possibly a Capricorn, and perhaps their like workaholic vibe or their alcoholic vibe or whatever it is that is an addiction or an obsession for them. Things are actually coming out of the trouble period, moving into a spiritual period, and there's the hermit kind of energy coming into it as well. And there's a transformation that is taking place within this situation, and change for the better, the butterfly. And there's lots of bees and butterflies. So I feel like these small winged creatures who get busy and really transform things in an epic way, it's giving a sense of peace. After all of this, there's peace within the passion. Okay, I've been loving the story dice. So let's get some info here for Sagittarius. Love is being magnified for you in 2023, 100%. There's going to be some kind of announcement that you want to make. Perhaps you update your status and you're like, in a relationship, engaged. I'm also getting like meeting this person at an event. I'm also hearing like a school bell. There's a photo opportunity. Interesting. I feel like you're going to recognize this person, or you recognize yourself in this person. There's a rebellious nature to this person, 100%. And again, it gives me like taking a trip as well with the pirate here. The time is now, I'm hearing, and again, taking a trip with the flight. Things are going to start taking flight, and the butterfly takes flight after it's gone through its goop stage of like, what's it called? Transformation. I can't think of the word right now. Yeah, I feel like you're traveling somewhere, possibly by boat or by air or both. Potentially to somewhere that is rainier than where you come from. Possibly to study, and that's where you're finding this person, or this is where the connection is going to strengthen, or how the situation is going to strengthen. Let's get a final message card for Sagittarius. Ooh. Interesting. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Magically. Magician. Yes, this can be a really intense, argumentative vibe. And so with this card, it's just saying, let's put all our burdens of our day aside, and instead of like bickering, let's just come to each other with this strength of our love. Let's strengthen our love, and it will magically transform. The butterfly is the transformer. But look at that card. There's a sense of peace there. There's like flannel flowers growing here that grow through any kind of weather. Like they can really withstand the rockiest shoreline. And there's just like abundant love coming out of this circle. Like this, the love is in the center, and then there's just shoots off of love. There's so much passion that will come to you as a result of tending to this passion. Once you resolve the matters of the heart, I feel like there's a knock-on effect, a domino effect of passion throughout your life that gets transformed, and in that way you avoid the trouble and the heat of the opposite of like good heat. If this resonated, Sagittarius, please comment below, let me know how. I love reading your comments about how this all transpires for you. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next one. Have a very beautiful 2023. Bye.